Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, and we are here to do the reading for April second half 2020. So here we begin, and if you have not already subscribed, please do so that you don't miss any of the further readings which I'll be doing for you. And let's see, we've got the first card, and if you want a private reading, I'm open for that. You can write to agnya8@gmail.com and we can pick it up from there. And here we've got the first card from the this is not a deck which I've never used on YouTube before. This is actually the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. I've been using it for my personal use and for as I'm guided for personal and the private readings as well. So the second half I'm just using it. And here we've got the first card for you, which is actually the Nine of, sorry for the glare, it is Nine of Stars, which is actually the Nine of Swords. The star is the sword, so that's how it works. And the second one which we've got for you is the Devil. Let me also pull the third one and then we'll tune in. I've already done the reading for you for the whole of April. This is a little sneak peek which I do for the second half. You may would want to, if not already want to watch the reading for the whole month. You might get your, the linked messages out there as well. This is the repeat card. I just finished reading for Libra, and this was the card which is in the center, which came for them. Let's see what the messages are coming for you here. So here, Sagittarians, if you see, this is the card wherein in the traditional tarot, if you see, this Nine of Swords is the card of worry. It's a card of kind of anxiousness or anxiety. But here what I'm sensing it, there is a lot which is running with you. It may not be that you're losing your composure or you're losing your calm. You've kind of been managing a lot at this point in time. And Sagittarians, you kind of, it's fine, because when you're managing so much, well, you must be saying that, hey, am I really, and the situation is also such that, many of us are in this quarantine situation and not, and etc. There is so much happening around us. There is so much happening in your life as well. Maybe you're involved in a lot of stuff here, Sagittarians. So that is what I'm sensing. And due to that, there are a lot of people who are also seeking your advice or seeking your attention. And here you are busy tackling or managing a lot of stuff for yourself. And I'm not even seeing here that you are rubbishing anybody or you just kind of turning your back to anybody. You are attending to, that's like, I'm not surprised to see this, Sag, because that's the higher self of Sag is very benevolent. They're very giving, and I'm sensing that's the energy of yours in this. But then, if you don't reserve your energy a little, Sag, you may not have anything to give. So it's important to recharge your battery, before you start to give out again. So just relax a bit. Definitely, you need to. And here we've got the second card as the Devil card, which is and in the normal tarot, if you see, it kind of talks about the addiction, or it talks about the the stuff which you kind of need to get rid of. There is something which is kind of a toxic energy. That's how it is. But then here I'm sensing that you're very successfully being able to draw it away. And it's not that you're entangled. You can see that sword, and this is the the half man and the half animal. And I'm not surprised to see this could be as a sign. This is not typical of the normal tarots, but this could be the sign of Sagittarius. because that's how the sign looks. And here very powerfully you're able to draw away anything which is toxic. And there is a possibility when you do that, it tires you. Yes, and probably that's why you have this energy which is kind of draining you as well. But you're doing so much and you're giving so much, and you're also, one of that aspect is drawing away all that which is pulling down your energy, or drawing away all that which kind of kept you stuck in these lower vibration. And then you come out here, Sag, come out as a winner, come out as the here we've got this card which is actually says Abyss. Abyss is nothing but when I say nothing, what I mean is it's the card which is actually the Queen of Swords. So it's nothing but Queen of Swords. Wrong pauses can make and change the entire sentence, and it is a card of communication as well. So watch out for your communication. If you're kind of anxious, if you need to communicate anything important, there is a necessity for you to charge up and relax. And this card, as I said, Abyss, is a very, very, very powerful card. And this card, I was, as I said, that I just finished reading for Libra, and I did get that card for them. So if you are related, or if you're associated with Libra by any which ways, or if you have them as if you have Libra as in the prominently placed in your chart, then do watch that reading as well. It might come handy. But as far as this card is concerned, the Abyss, it's a very powerful card. This is actually as I said, that from the Lost book, what Nostradamus posed this person as the I think is the Heil god of Bingen, and she was the Abyss. She was a very talented person. She was a teacher, a magician, a composer. She was an artist, and also she was also an expert doctor and herbalist, and she was a visionary. She was a visionary whose perceptions actually equal that of Nostradamus himself. So Nostradamus held her in a very high regard, and this card depicts that the kind of versatile nature of yours, and that is really wonderful. So you can be stern judge or a fierce critique in this point in time. You are kind of playing things very, very accurately. Your wisdom shines through everything you do, everything you say, and that's really wonderful. Very positively driven card, and with this Devil in the middle, you are definitely moving away from a lot of negativity, which is also good, and moving towards this wisdom which is driving you. Let me, as I always do, let me kind of get one more layer to this, and I'll use a different deck for that. Let's see. Right, we have got the Four of Cups. You're not enjoying the stuff somewhere here, because see, we've got here the Four of Cups with the Knight. So what is anxious about is that you are kind of you've been wanting something to manifest, one offer. It could be an offer in love, it could be something which you're sitting down and manifesting, but you're so engrossed in looking down those three things, or maybe something at the present, that you're not even noticing that fourth offer which is coming. And I'm sensing that this is your anxiety so much which you're doing to yourself might happen that you miss out, or you may not notice something which is what you've been wanting all this while. So be kind of stay in the observant state while you are in the present energy, which is good to be present, but it's not good to be anxious. You know what I mean, right? So with the Devil, we've got the Six of Swords, which is a good thing, because as we were talking before, this is something which you're moving away from, something which was disturbing, something which was not true, which was toxic probably, which was pulling you down, did not treat you right, or it could be anything. You're moving away from that to calmer waters, to softer waters, which is a good thing. Let me get what comes around with the Abyss. Let's see what comes around with the abyss. Yeah, we've got one card which kind of upturned here. We've got the Hierophant. We've got another major arcana. So this could also mean marriage. This could also mean some structure. It could be that you're serving in some structures, or in some, maybe it could mean some contract. You also kind of working in a contract somewhere which you've kind of on the third dimensional contract. Marriage is also a contract. So here it could be some other contract, maybe some officials you're working with, some government structures, or something which you're doing. But here it could also mean a lot of spiritual, because abyss is also, if you look at it from the spiritual aspect, this is a very spiritual card, especially in the in this deck. And Hierophant also is very spiritual, very related kind of a card. Could also be religion, because it's also the structure of the thing. But there is a very positive card. So you are ascending in a way, you're connected. You can see the robe color of both these cards is pretty same. And generally, if you see, nuns would be wearing the pure white, but then red here kind of depicts the connection with divine, or the fire, the divine fire. And this is what is coming around here as well. So this is also depicting the divine fire, which is kind of robed around you, and you are so being assisted with that divine fire, which is a very, very, very good kind of message which I got from that card. So I've got two cards, which one is from the Romance Angels and one from the Michael. Generally I take one, but I'll take these two. Yeah, it says lean on God and the angels for support. So don't kind of burn yourself out. Don't do that. And if you're kind of trying to move away from something which is toxic, which is, sorry, this is my water bottle just fell. Okay, so I'm saying that if you're trying to move away from something which is toxic, or which is what you've been trying to go away, and if it is burning you, just lean on God and ask the angels for support, and that should be fine. And if you're dealing with some unrequited love, and if something which is not turning out to be the way you've been wanting it to be, and you're trying to detach yourself from that, again lean on God and take take help from the angels. And that is what probably you will have to do, because if things are not turning around the way you've been wanting it to be, it's fine to move away and surrender it to divine, let it be. But you do you, don't worry about it. Don't get into that anxious energy here, my dear Sag. Probably I'm sensing that you're dealing with, some of you are kind of been holding yourself in this tough emotional battle which is going within. But you need not worry, because as I said, there is the support of divine which you have. And you're feeling that this relationship is falling apart, or this relationship is not, there is not much left in it, and you want to move away from it, then take help from angels and from God and divine to kind of take you ahead from there. And you will get success out in whatever you ask for, because divine is there for you. And now I just noted this robe out here is the same color. All the robes are of same color in these cards. Now let's see what is the angel guidance message for whosoever is watching this reading. What is the guidance for, it could be a cross watcher. What is the guidance for second half of April? One card please for, thank you. We've got the card for you here. The one who's watching the reading is faith. It says faith is a powerful quality, that it moves mountains. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, not to have blind faith in people and situations. Use common sense and discernment, and never give your power to another. Instead, put your faith in yourself and the higher powers. Pray with integrity from your still wise center, and know that your request will be granted. Act as if it has already manifested. That is faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. I have faith in the support of the universe. So that's the reading for you, Sag. Hold on, have faith, and thank you so much for watching this. Take care, spread love, and be happy.